This is the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Deluxe Class Airazor, part of the second wave of Deluxe Class figures for the Kingdom line. I picked up this figure from Hobby Corner. Let's get her out of packaging. And here is Airazor out of packaging. And I don't think I have to say it. This figure turned out amazing. I just got her out of packaging. I put her in some poses here and there. This is my favorite one so far, the superhero landing. And I am just impressed with this figure. I haven't even learned or figured out how to transform this figure, and I am loving it. I love the colors of this figure. I love the proportions, the silhouette, the details, that whole vibe that takes you back to the old 90s Beast Wars Airazor. It's all in this figure. The robot mode is absolutely spot on, spectacular. The figure comes with a trading card. It's another Optimus Prime, the same one we got. This is the second version of Optimus Prime. And first time I took her out of packaging, I put her in a lot of poses. One of the poses I put her in was this flying pose, and I thought this figure was just so amazing. I thought I'd shoot the first part of this video without even learning how to transform this figure, and this figure is already showing so much promise. I hope the transformation does not disappoint me. You get this really terrific looking head sculpt. And my copy of the figure, very minor paint issue I have with the eyes. They're not exactly straight. Like this one is more spot on, with the green pupil is like dead center. This one is a little bit lower than usual, but it's hardly noticeable. Not complaining. It's got some nice gold highlights right here. Some gold plastic though. I'm a bit worried about that, but I hear Hasbro has already addressed that issue. They're not using that brittle plastic anymore. Good for them. I hope it's true. And then she's got some purple paint right here. Might not be completely show accurate, but it works for me. I think the entire color ensemble, the choice and choice for deco of this figure really works for me. I love that she has her signature missile blasters or missiles on her forearms. Like the orange, the gray, the dark grays. I mean, it really works so well with this figure. Now, obviously, this is not how you transform it in robot mode. You can fold the wings up like this if you wanted to. I do like having her wings splayed out a little bit like an angel, but you can't fold it up like that, so it's nice and compressed on her back. Head is on a ball joint. You got a hinge that allows you to move the arms outward, forward, and backward. Elbows have a swivel, hinge elbow. Wrists can move up and down because of transformation, I think. I'm surmising. The legs, or the hips, allow you to do the splits. You forward and backward, a little bit hindered by the crotch piece. You got a, is this a thigh swivel? Yes, lower thigh swivel. Hinge knees, that's more than 90 degrees. Ball jointed ankles, so I guess that's where the rocker joint is. Rocker joint, ankle joint. Got some nice highlights here on the feathers. We'll see more of that in alt mode or in beast mode. And for some size comparisons, here is Airazor with another Fembot, Elita 1. And about the same size. I was surprised. I thought she would be a little bit smaller. But it's a good size, good scale. So transformation. Apparently this is the official robot mode, not the crumpled up wing assembly that I did earlier in the video. This is how she looked like on the show. And like the box says, yep. Okay, that's how the wings should be positioned. And so that's what we're gonna do. So this is the official wing transformation for robot mode. To transform her into her bird mode, is she like an eagle or a falcon? I can't remember. So remove the missile blasters. Get them off here to the side. Okay, first thing you want to do is you want to do the whole torso assembly. Okay, pop up the wings. Kind of tricky. These pegs right here have to be in this position for you to fully spread the wings out. So just make sure you do that. Okay, you want to pop the back piece and the tail piece just like that. And then what you want to do is you want to lift this whole assembly right here. Just bend it and then lift it up. There's a double hinge right there that's made of this really interesting gold plastic. And then before you tab everything in, you got to flip the head, both heads, the animal head and the robot head. You're going to rotate that. This is probably the most difficult step of the transformation. It's a ratcheting swivel joint right there. And then what you want to do is you want to tab in that back piece onto the neck of the bird. It'll stay just like that, okay? And then the arms, you want to rotate the biceps 90 degrees, fold up that wrist just like that, and this one like this, and then they are going to fit right here in the waist cavity. Okay, fold down the shoulder pads, right, then rotate that waist piece like that. This piece serves no purpose at all in the transformation except to allow you to maybe pose the legs forward and backward, or if Cheetor is excited and she's ready to meet Cheetor, I guess that's how it was meant to be. I have no idea. Anyway, fold that down like that. Go ahead and tab the tail. Oh, come on. Okay. Tab that tail piece like there. And then the legs, finally, you want to rotate that thigh right there. Okay, and then you want to fold up this whole upper thigh and then tab that piece right there, that peg right there on the waist, onto the inner thigh, just like that. Fold the legs like this, fold that ankle like this, split all the way up, I suppose, okay? And then rotate the chicken feet, or the crow's feet, like that, okay? Do the same on to the other side. Go ahead and fold it up like this, and bend all the way, and then rotate the feet. And there you go. Officially, that is the bird mode for Airazor. I guess when she's flying, you gotta fold the feet up like this. Okay, and then you can attach the weapons right here onto her hips. It's pretty cool. It's actually very nice. The wings can go do the flappy thing. It can even go do like this when she's diving. All right, and then the head actually has a swivel right here, and it actually has a hinge like there, like that, which is nice because what you can do is you can actually have her perched even in robot mode, in bird mode. And then you can go ahead and fold the wings like this, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, this is a lot of articulation for the Beast mode compared to the other Beast Wars Kingdom figures. And I thought this was pretty neat. You could do this, and you could do spread eagle wings. Yep. Or you can have her just talking to Optimus Primal and the rest of the Maximals with her wings out, ready to take off, go on a mission, just ready to pounce on some Predacons like that. I think this is the best way to display her if you're going to keep her in beast mode. I thought this was pretty nice, like attack mode in beast mode. What a wonderful, wonderful figure. Robot mode just hit it out of the ballpark. The beast mode is just exceptionally well done and well executed. There's a lot of gaps here and there, but it's easily forgivable because of the amount of detail they put on, like here, the wings, the head, and those two versions of the beast mode. You can have her perched, or you can have her just flying and swooping around. If you want to know how big she is, I don't want to compare her with another Beast Wars Kingdom figure. Let's compare her with something not as recent. This is Deluxe class Siege Spinister, as you can see. It's a fairly decent sized deluxe class figure. A little bit on the small side compared to Spinister, but I'm happy. I'm happy with the scale. I'm happy with the size of this Airazor figure. And so some final thoughts on Airazor. Need I say more? This figure is absolutely gorgeous. This is looking to be my new favorite Kingdom Beast Wars figure out of everybody that's been released, out of all the Maximals and Predacons. I think this is definitely my favorite. It's got a lot of nostalgia. One of my first Beast Wars figures ever, and now to have her in a more modern, updated look, and Hasbro and Takara Tomy nailing this figure down to aesthetics, engineering, details. I love this figure. This figure is going to get a 10 out of 10. I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting it to be a perfect figure, but it is. I love this figure. I cannot recommend it enough. So all I need now is Rhinox, and I'm a happy camper. Well, a Cybertron, maybe a Silver Bolt would be nice, but just Rhinox, and I'm okay. I think I can stop collecting these Beast Wars Kingdom figures, or at least the Maximals, and just focus on the Predacons. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this figure. Do you agree with me that it is a perfect figure, an absolute wonderful representation of the Beast Wars Airazor character? Hit me up in the comments, and as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, please check out my Patreon account. There's a link in the description box below. Thanks for watching.